Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, bringing you another episode of My Summer Car, and today we're going to be doing a bit of building. We need to go ahead and get this chassis ready to go here, so we've got a lot of things to do here today. Try to get this thing ready to go, that way we can put the motor in at some point and put the body panels and all that other good stuff on, and we'll be able to drive this bad boy. But anyways, we're going to do that today, and then probably next episode, I'm going to need to make some money, so I'm going to plug that phone back up, and we're going to need to take some jobs, too. But yeah, let's go ahead and start on the first step. Alright, we're going to start off with the subframe here, and I'm not going to jack up the car exactly. I don't think we need it right now. We will eventually, I think, have to when we go to put some of the bottom stuff on, but for now, we're going to stick this bad boy in here. Oh, there we go. Got that. I think we're going to need spanner number 10, so let's go ahead and open that up and find it. Let's see, 10, there we go. And you've got 4 screws. You've got them, they're kind of here in the corner, so might have to hop in on the other side. So we're going to get this one here. There we go. We got another one kind of hidden over here. We're going to try to hop in. Let's just do this. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be one here, one over here. We can get to it. Gotta highlight it. There it is. I don't know how he's reaching it, but he's doing it anyways. So we got that one, and you're gonna have the one. Let's go ahead and hop out over here, and there we go. This is gonna be number 4. You know, we're gonna move you under here. I feel a little more comfortable with this thing on. I already realized I'm gonna actually need it because I can't see half of these bolts. I thought maybe we could just do this from the ground, because I'm always afraid of this thing falling off, but this is going to be definitely the best option, so we're going to jack this thing up. I don't know how far we're going to go, maybe a little bit further. It doesn't look like it's, yeah, it looks like it's good. It doesn't look like it's slipping or anything, so there we go. Got a little bit of clearance now. So we're going to go grab the wishbones now. Those are going to be these parts here, and I got to pay attention to what they say here. This is going to be the front right. Now please folks, do not use me as a tutorial. I am going off several guides. Don't use me to learn how to put this car together because I'm probably going to screw something up. I'm hoping not to because that would be a little bit embarrassing. Plus the whole fact I really want to drive this thing. I want to get it running. So there's that. But let's go ahead and grab the other wishbone over here. There we go. And it's going to go on. I don't know why I keep going up and down with the crouch. It's weird because like you go into the crouch mode and you can't get out of it without cycling through the whole thing. But anyways, let's go ahead and grab these 2 here. It's going to be 1, 2. Alright, we're going to put the brake master cylinder and the clutch cylinder on. So these go right here on the wall. There's going to be screws and... Oh, my beer just fell. That's going to be okay. We're okay. As long as we don't crush it, we're in good shape here. So let's go ahead and stick that one there. This one's going to go... If I can get it to go in, it's still kind of awkward. There we go. So we've got screws on both sides here. I think we've got a spanner number 9 here, and this will attach it to the actual brake pedals, but we're going to need another size to attach it to the little engine compartment. So we're going to screw those in there. That works. Let's see. Can I bolt it with the 9? I don't think it's a 9. I think it's like an 8. Let's see. Yep, it's going to be a different size. Crap. Okay, well, we'll grab that. Let's see, what else do we need to grab? You know, I'm tempted to put in the seats, but I'm gonna stop and not do that yet. I need to do this in order, in like a logical order. The inside, we can do all that stuff at once, but I'm afraid of forgetting something out here. So we've got our spanner number 8, and we're gonna screw these in, and then we are gonna move on to the next step. I believe each of these have 2. Alright, we got 2 components that are going to need to go together. You got the steering column and the steering rack. Now, steering rack needs to go in first, and I don't think I have the right spanner out. Let's see, it's going to set down... You know, let's go ahead and get the spanner out first. I think, let's see, we have a, I think it's a 9. So, grab it. Let's go ahead and hop down. We're going to need to switch back to an 8 to get the steering column on. Let's see, and you're going to go, like, right here. And nope. I think you're gonna go right there. Let's try that again. Let's try getting up. Okay. There we go. I don't know why it threw it the first time, so we're gonna screw in these 4 bolts, and then we're gonna move to the actual steering column itself. Alright, Mr. Steering Column, you're up next. There's a little hole you go into right here, if I can hit it, or I can find it. I don't know, this is kind of an awkward spot here. Okay, we've got a check mark, so There we go. Okay, so we got that. This has got 2 screws, one here on the top and one on the bottom. So now technically we can pop a steering wheel on, I think, and we should be able to, in theory, somewhat move this arm, but I don't know, some other things need to be connected first before we do that. But yeah, that's that. Okay, what do we need to move on to next? I think we've got the fuel strainer, and I think we can put the handbrake on. Let's go check those. Make sure I've got the, I think I have the right one. I think it's an 8. Let's see, fuel strainer. I believe it's back here, actually. I think it's on the ground. There we go. All right, Mr. Fuel Strainer, you go on right about here. There we go. Gonna get our spanner out. I believe it might just be 1. Is it 1, or actually it might not be any. Let's see, where are you at? I'm pretty sure there's 1 here. Where is it? Is it to the front, to the side here? There it is. It's right behind it. That is a kind of a difficult bolt to hit. So there's a fuel strainer. That's on. Let's go ahead and grab the next thing. All right, before we do some more of the inside stuff, I know I said the handbrake and all that, but we need to actually catch up on our 4 corners here with the suspension. So we've got the wishbone on. I've got the spindles setting out here. Let's go ahead and grab us another drink here. Drinky poo. Gonna drink that, and we should be good to go to install these. Actually, you know what? I think we need a different spanner size. I think it's a 12. There we go. So we're gonna grab these, shove these bad boys on. They go right on this little, I don't know if you want to call that a joint, right there. So we're gonna put that on. Where is Mr. Screw? It's somewhere. There it is. That is another awkward spot. Let's see. I'm actually I'm wobbling a little bit here, so let's grab this, hop over here, try not to knock the car off the stand. There we go. If you notice the car shifted over a bit, it did fall off already once, and I'm gonna try to avoid that. I don't know, I think it might actually damage the car, but this thing's a hunk of crap anyway, so nobody will notice. Alright, next comes the trail arms. I've jacked up the back of the car, that way I can see this a little bit better. There goes 1 there, and then the other ones, let's go ahead and grab it. And then I believe it's also going to use a 12 spanner size. This car is really coming together. I'm so excited for this thing to not crank. That's the ultimate fear here, so let's go ahead. At least I think the suspension part's going to work, so come on, there we go. We've got 2 on each side, so there's 1, 2, and I have no clue how he even gets his wrench down over there. It's another tight area. But yeah, let's grab this side, and then I'm probably gonna have to move around and jack the front up again. I'll have to see. I guess while we're in the back, let's go ahead and put the coil springs on. We've got it jacked up. Let's see, I think they go 1 here. There's 1 there, and then we've got another 1 on the other side, and then I think we're gonna move to like the steering rods and struts and all the other good stuff in the front. But I guess let's go ahead and take care of this. There's so much beer everywhere. It's like all in the way. I guess the only way to get it out of the way is to drink it. So yeah, we've got that on. Let's see if there's anything else I need to grab here for the back, and then we'll move back to the front. And yep, that's gonna set right there. Man, this car is about as wobbly as I am right now. Let's go ahead, and we need to grab, I believe, the steering rods for each side, and then the struts go on after that. Got the front jacked up again here. Let's see, steering rods, I believe it's these. That's gonna be front right. So we don't bolt these down yet. I know that's a thing. You've got to attach, let's see, how do we go? Do we go like this? Something, I think it goes on, if I can get it in here right, it might need to actually be on the inside. I don't know, let's see. I should technically be able to do it out here. There it is. Oh, crud. There we go. So don't screw those on yet. Let's go ahead and grab the other side. And then we're going to grab the struts. The struts are right there. Also, it's kind of least convenient that it stuck the suspension pieces all together. Ah, crap. Really? Okay, let's see if we can stick this on without having it up in there. We got the check mark. Got the check mark. Where'd it go? Finicky, finicky check mark. Ah, there we go. All right, let's grab the struts. I feel like this still needs to be in the air, but look at that. It even glitched through. That's so strange. All right, Mr. Struts, you're up next. Let's see, it's gonna be the front right. Now, let's see. This is why we didn't bolt the steering arm on, or the steering rod, because that's gonna actually bolt to the strut, and you wouldn't be able to get that on. So let's go ahead and get that one on there. Still doing my weird hop crouch thing. I don't know why we don't have a button that just makes us go back up. Let's see. You're gonna go on this side if I can get you to pop up. Something looks really wrong about this side. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna be bolted on. I believe it's a 12. We already have that out. So those are on. Don't bolt it to the top yet, I don't think. So we're attached. Really? I almost feel like we need to push the car in. We could use the van to do that, but it's raining in on my parade here. Well, one thing I forgot to do here, and it stopped raining, so that's good, but I need to put the struts actually onto the spindle here. There's 4 screws back here, so we're gonna hit those. Come on, there we go. Hit that, let's see, 4 over here. We're gonna do this to the other side too. So now, technically, that should all be attached. And good to go. There's not much more to go on the front suspension. The back one, we need to put the shock absorbers on. That should be fairly easy. And then we're almost done suspension-wise. And we'll throw some more things into the engine compartment. And we'll look at some of the other stuff that we can do. So let's finish this off here. Alright, let's grab our disc brakes. And then we are going to attach these and attach our half shafts. We're doing good here, so we're going to stick you here. Don't screw it down yet. You need the half shafts on for that, and then I think we need to also put the drums on. So we're going to attach this one here, and does somehow that dent get bigger? That looks crazy. I don't understand that. I don't remember denting that side. That's kind of strange. All right, Mr. Half Shaft, you're really again? It doesn't want me to get the car done today. Okay, the half shafts are gonna go. Oh, had it right there. Come on, where you at? This thing's so finicky. Ah, there we go. Okay, let's go grab the other one. I hope I can't get struck by lightning, because if I can, I am totally screwed. Because I want to get this together today. So let's stick this one down, and then we'll move on to the next step here. I'm at a really odd angle for this one. Let's go ahead. I don't know which side goes out first. I'm assuming maybe like this. Alright, it might be actually turned around. Let's flip this around real quick. Man, all this running water just makes me want to go everywhere. So what we're going to do here, we're going to actually attach the disc brake to the half shaft, or whatever that doohickey down there is called, and then we're going to put on our drums over top of that, I believe. So let's do this. I believe this is a spanner. I think this was a 14. So we got that on that side. I'm still peeing all over myself here. Beer's getting wet. It is overall just a miserable Wednesday. It's about on par here. Alright, so we've got the back jacked up here. I've got a shock absorber in my hand, and we're going to do those, put the brake drums on the back. Now these things go in a really stupid odd spot. So as you can see, I've got a check mark here, and we're going to do that. That's on now. That's something. That is so odd how that works. But yeah, these have screws on them too. I might have to lift the back up a bit more to actually get to them. Let's go ahead and stick the other side on real quick. These things are just kind of frustrating to put on because it seems like they're in such a random spot here in the back to where they actually should be. So we're going to put this one down here. And we're going to try to find that sweet spot again. That way I can actually stick this thing on. Okay, here we go. We got our 6mm screw. We're going to screw. There's 2 down here. They're kind of hidden, so we're going to hit 1 here. And then I think we need a 12 because there's another one on the top side of this. There's that one. Where's the other one at? I know you're back here somewhere. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, those are in some spots there. Yeah, those were probably, that's the hardest part that I've had to put on so far has been these shock absorbers. And in theory, these probably shouldn't be as hard as they are. And oh, we're slipping off the jack. All right, let's get one more. One more. Where you at? Nope. Okay, that was a slip. That's not bad. Let's see. There's another one. You're hidden. There you are. Okay, so we got those. There is a couple more up here. You can see them in the back of the car. Those are going to need, I believe, a 12. Should probably move this thing closer. But we're almost done here in the back too, so we are almost complete for what we're going to do here today. Let's go ahead and screw that bad boy down, so that's going to be attached. I got one more over here, and then we'll move on to the next thing. Okay, it's drum brake time. These are going to go to the trail arms right there, and we've got one big bolt there in the center. There we go. Got that one. Let's go grab the other one, and look how clean this is. We're like almost there. It feels actually, you know what? I better not save that we're almost there. We still have quite a bit of work to do. I need to make another trip to town. I need to take some mod jobs, so we're going to do that soon, okay? Come on. Come on. There we go. So we got that. We're going to screw this one in, and we're going to move to the next part. Alright, we got our battery here. Let's go ahead and shove this in right over here. And we need to grab, we can go and stick the radiator in, and then we're going to leave the rest of the parts for next time. My guy's about to fall asleep, plus he is really hungry, so let's grab this here. I'm going to need to learn how to use the engine hoist, because we're going to have to actually mount the engine in there, and that's going to be a bit of a trick. Let's see, this is going to go right behind here if I can find that sweet spot. And there we go, that's in. Let's see, let's grab this. Should be a couple screws here. Let's kind of hop into the car here. That way I can actually see them. There we go. We got one here, one here. I want to say there's 4 on this one. Feels like there should be a couple on the side here. Maybe there isn't. Huh. That's kind of strange. I could have swore there was going to... There's got to be 4 here. Are they on the other side, actually? I don't know. My chassis is kind of... Yeah, they are. Everything's kind of crushed in. I don't know how that happened, and... It's actually warped that through. I hope that's not going to be an issue later. But yeah, that looks funky. Wow. But yeah, anyways, we've got the seat still to put in, a couple of the linings to put in, more beer to drink, get the motor good to go. I'm really afraid of tuning that motor. I've got a bunch of the inside crap like the radio, the dash, the steering wheel. We're almost ready to go vroom vroom. Let's see, let's go inside, grab us some grub, and we're going to go to sleep here, but... I feel like we've accomplished quite a bit. We got the suspension put to... Oh, wait a minute. Wait just one moment. I forgot a part. Question is, what is that? That's scary. See, that's the problem with this game. If you forget something, you can really screw yourself in the end. So let me go grab the right spanner here. We'll bolt these down. Okay, let's get these bolted down. Wow, that would have really sucked to have forgotten that. But yeah, we are ready. We can put the tires on. I'll do that here probably later. We'll do that probably next episode. So stick the tires on. We're going to do the interior body work. I'm still worried about that front panel. Hopefully everything goes on right. If not, we might not have a front bumper. But that'll be fine. So we've got to do that. We got to take some odd jobs next episode. Get that going. There we go. Those are complete. Put my tools away here. Going inside. Going to go have some, probably some sausage here. You know what? Screw it. We're going to have another bag of chips. It's on the floor. Eat that. Gonna go get me something to drink. I've been drinking beer all day. Let's go ahead and just satisfy our thirst through the fountain here. And we're going to go to sleep. But anyways, guys, that was another build episode. I think we will put another couple things on next episode, but I do need to take some jobs, so we're probably going to either go cut some wood or pump some poop. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you'd like to like and subscribe, everything helps my channel. And we will see you guys next time on My Summer Car.